Bowman. George the Mapman. Say hello, George.
Hello, Tom.
Putting his maps out today.
Did you ever meet Billy Flynn?
I don't know, it's just a pretty common name.
Is it?
The dog is Merrill. And then that meets that coloring, which some people like, but it's not supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a little too recessed. There's like some.
Winston Churchill. His name Winston? Okay, close.
Why you ask me if I know Billy Flynn?
Because he came today to meet you.
Oh. Where these chairs come from, Joe?
From a mountain house in Maine. Special ordered. They had them custom made.
What was that, a ski lodge?
No, it was a private estate on the top of a hill.
Oh.
And guy had them custom made.
Nice. How many you got? 4?
I got
6?
4.
Yeah. Very nice.
T for 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually nice for like a little log cabin or something like that.
Yeah.
What year is this thing again?
1956.
Oh. I remember it like it was yesterday. Before I was born, but I still remember it.
All various
First of all,
pins.
explain the hat. This is Joey Smalls we're talking to here.
Well, the hat is an original hat.
Combat gasoline.
Combat gasoline, very hard to come by.
So what did it? Revved your car up and killed ants at the same
Yep.
time?
All day long.
So how's it going out here, Captain?
Well,
Joey Smalls.
better put my mask on, that's for sure, before I get in trouble.
Yeah.
Billy Flynn was looking for you.
Oh, there he is. Okay. So it's not somebody looking for a boot, is what I thought it was going to be. What do you got here, George? What is this?
Looking for Bleecker Street.
New York City Atlas?
Where's Bleecker Street? Is it near Mulberry?
Bleecker is, I don't have my glasses, but it's right around there, yeah. It's the Bleecker Spring Canal. Where's Canal?
Bowery.
What year is this?
This is 1902 or 1910. I don't remember which.
What else you got out here, George?
Nothing. This is just we have the Bleecker Street. What else do we have out here? We've got something of interest if you like atmosphere. The lighthouses. We have a lighthouse map of the 5th District here, which includes North Carolina and the Chesapeake Bay and Virginia.
Very nice. You said the lighthouse?
It shows all the lighthouses that they have.
Oh. What year are we looking at?
1905.
Oh, very nice. Before radar.
Yeah. And we got one that shows the Texas coast.
Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
Yeah, etc.
Lighthouses on the
Yeah.
Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Nice.
New York State, that sold instantly. And I'm surprised we haven't sold this one yet.
Lighthouses of the Alaska area?
Yeah,
Oh. Siberia.
yeah. And there's one other
What's her
one.
name was right? What was that running mate of John McCain? Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
She was right.
This is one that shows Seattle area. This, my sister lived, it's the furthest most western point in the continental United States, according to us. John Wayne has a place right there.
No, he doesn't go there anymore.
No.
Very
Okay,
nice. We're here with George Dickinson, who does the maps in the store. We call them maps. Hope you don't mind me using your last name, George.
Not at all.
So, how long you been in here, in this store?
My daughter's been in this store for over 25 years.
Wow. And how long you been in the map business?
She's been in it with her mother's help initially since she was 12 years old, so that would be 36 years this year.
Wow. And where do you get your maps from?
Generally from individual sales from people. Some come from auctions, but the greater part come from buying out houses and estates for their map collections.
Yeah. And you're retired, right?
Yeah.
You're a retired dentist?
I worked as a dentist for 12 years.
Well, we're here in George's booth, Maile's Antiques booth. Maile is George's daughter. And he's going to run through a few of the maps to give us an idea of what he sells.
Our most popular city map is this one of New York City done by Asher Adams that were also done by various other cartographers over a period of years.
Mm-hmm. This is from 1871.
Most of them were done between 1871 and 1876.
Mm-hmm.
We also, at this point in
This includes Brooklyn and
Yes.
some of Queens.
Yeah,
And some of Jersey, right? New Jersey?
that's right.
Yeah. Very nice. I'm getting a little glare on it. Sorry about that.
Oh, you will get the glare. Probably one of the better local maps that we have is the map of Central Park that was done before the park was opened in 1873. The map was completed in 1871 and published in June of that year.
Mm-hmm.
It was based on a plan by Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Null.
Olmsted did a lot of the parks in around New York, did he?
He and his son-in-law did a lot of them. And son-in-law took his name on, became Francis Law Olmsted after Francis Law died.
Okay.
Now, in this corner over here,
Now this would be isn't this the Bronx? Before when the Bronx was still part of Westchester County?
this map shows that Westchester County was going to take the New York, I should say. This map shows the Department of Public Parks in New York City was taking over part of the parks in Westchester County at the same time that Central Park was being renovated.
But I see it. It looks like the Bronx to me.
It is, well, it isn't the Bronx yet, but it says right here.
You got Morrisania, you got West Farms, you got Yonkers up here.
It says right here, the City of New York and Westchester County under the jurisdiction of the Department of Public Works.
Parks.
Is it Parks? Okay.
Yeah. So that's when the Bronx was part of Westchester County.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Interesting. From 1871.
That's right.
Mm.
It was 22 years before the Bronx became part of the Westchester County, before the Bronx took over Westchester County, the southern part.
The city took over the Bronx from
over the
Westchester
Bronx,
County.
whatever.
Yeah. And what do you got here? Washington. This is the town we're in.
Yes, the town of Washington.
All right. This is before Millbrook was called Millbrook.
Yeah.
Interesting. What else you got?
In this part we have Todes America Descripto by a map of North and South America by Nicholas Vischer. It was published in 1670.
Yeah, I can't get rid of all the glare because of the lighting, sorry. This is from 1870? 1670. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Slightly before my time.
Yeah. Straits of Magellan in the South Polar region, 1608. These are all original from the date.
Yes.
Quite a collection of interesting maps you have. Okay, what else do you got?
Oh, we could show the Thomas Chippendale plates if you'd like. These are the original Thomas Chippendale working diagrams.
Mm-hmm.
As you can notice, he shows several different diagrams on one page with different backings for the chairs, different feet for the chairs. And this is
These are all
These were-
Chippendale.
designs. He did not make furniture. He made very few pieces of furniture, and these designs were sold out to the various manufacturers of his time period.
Mm-hmm.
They include the chairs that you see here. This fantastic library case that you see in this design. As you can see, there's a lot of artwork.
From 1767.
Yeah.
So he didn't design the chairs or the case?
He designed them. He didn't make them.
Oh, okay. I understand.
And we have about another 150 more plates from that.
Wow. Now, how did you acquire these?
I would purchase them at auction, and we had them professionally restored as best we could.
Mm-hmm. What were they, in a book or an atlas? Or?
They had been in a book at some time. They were in pretty bad shape at the time we purchased them.
And you have about how many?
About 150.
Wow. Very, very cool. Okay. What else you got?
Okay, we go back to the section. We have fish and florals.
There's Poughkeepsie.
Oh, I forgot. We have the Poughkeepsie map.
That's not too far from here.
Yeah. That's our most popular
Local
local
map.
map. And then we have, behind that, we have anything Nantucket is very saleable. And
Well, we get a lot of people visiting from Massachusetts as well as New York City
yeah. And this is a map, behind it is a map
and
of
Connecticut.
the United States. And this is one of Zurich, Sweden, in 1580.
Wow.
One of the Ohio River around Cairo, done by the U.S. Survey Report by A.D. Beich, and it was 1866.
Mm-hmm.
It was published in 1866. It was actually done
Oops.
during the Civil War. And this is a map of Hindustan, including Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, that was published in 1806.
Wow.
And a map of Northern Ireland, counties of Northern Ireland, published in 1654 by Blau.
Interesting. What were you going to show me over
The
here?
Arctic fox. American whitetail deer with the fawn of the whitetail deer.
Now, quadrupeds are four-legged.
Yeah, these are quite
See, I got an education.
quadrupeds are all four-legged animals.
Mm-hmm.
In this country, anyway. Grizzly, and then we also have the flying squirrel,
Interesting.
and we have the Virginia possum, is what they call it.
Very good.
And the northern gray squirrel.
All approximately 1850s.
They were done between 1849 and 1854.
Wow.
These are all first edition.
Wow. And I see you have some larger maps.
We have a map showing the Indian reservation in the country in 1885. It was done by Smithsonian Institute.
So everything in orange is
Is an Indian reservation.
Indian reservation.
There are very small ones on the East Coast if you can find them.
Do they denote them in orange?
Yes.
It's hard to pick up.
This shows you that there wasn't much of an Indian population at that time.
Not an Indian reservation, anyway.
Yeah, living on reservations.
Yeah. Well, I do see one in Oneida,
Yeah,
New York.
that's one of the Mohawk reservations.
Mm-hmm. And I do see some. I don't know if they'll come up on the camera, but I do see
They would,
some.
they would include the Iroquois tribes
Mm-hmm.
up in that area. We
And
have
what is that? Paris?
a walking map of Paris. That was done in 1855
Wow.
and shows the forts around Paris.
It's like circular, right? Paris.
Yeah. That was the easiest way to defend a city, was to have all your forts around it.
Yeah, make the city circular, and then You don't have to worry about your flank. Everything's a flank.
Yep. That's about it.
What year did you say this was?
It's from 1855.
Very cool. And that's original also.
Yeah, it's original also.
What is this long map here?
That's a map of Long Island.
Wow. It's almost to scale. Gee.
It was a map of Long Island showing the waterworks systems. It's from the Underwater Waterworks of Long Island by A.C. Botch, published in 1906.
Yeah. For those of you watching this, it's hard to get rid of the glare because they all are encased in matting and what do you call the plastic cover?
Protective covering.
Protective covering. And these are all UV treated, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still pretty cool. All right, George. Well, thank you for your quick tour.
Oh, it's a very quick tour.
But
I could put it together
someone
for
could
you.
come into the store and spend quite a long time
You could people spend 2 or 3 hours today.
just
In the
perusing all the inventory. Here's Nantucket Bay, or Nantucket Sound,
Yeah.
1891. Here's my home borough. X marks the Bronx. That's 1867.
Yeah.
Quite a collection you have, George.
Well, it's a good 30 years worth of collecting after my daughter left college, finished with college and graduate school.
Mm-hmm. Now, who does the purchasing primarily? You or your daughter, or both?
Both.
Mm.
Right before she did, now I'm helping her out with it.
Mm-hmm. Very nice indeed. Thank you for your time today, George.
You're welcome.